Stockton fires down on malone. Those two men really have ESP on the basketball floor.
Jazz take the lead. Incredible.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion about how good John Stockton was. And I did my best to find some clips that you probably haven't seen before, because I know that there are a couple of John Stockton videos online already. But with this one, as I said, I found some brand new clips. But before we dive into today's episode, I just want to ask you guys for a small favor. For those of you who want to support the show even more, you can please check out my t-shirts, my Basketball Time Machine t-shirt, as well as my old school baller t-shirts. Just check underneath the video there, you will see both shirts. All right, you guys, that was it. Let's get right into it. Now, the first player's opinion that we're going to take a look at is of Baron Davis, who openly admits that he had his welcome to the NBA moment with John Stockton.
John Stockton embarrassed me, dog. Like, John Stockton made me feel like damn, dog, like, do I know how to play basketball? You know, you had that moment where you like, shit, like, am I sorry, dog? Like, what the fuck am I, well, you know, like, what the fuck is going on? I had never been taken out the game so fast. He had ripped me like twice. Yeah. Like, and not even like
just being
ripped
heady.
on the ball. It's just like
being heady, smarter than you.
You know, I'm going for the outlet the wrong way. You know what I mean? Boom, steal. You know what I mean? I get the loose ball. Oh, he gone, steal. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to do something.
He see your mistakes.
Stockton left to right. Over to Karl Malone. 50-footer for the base. Yes! Stockton to Malone. Stockton, grab, hang it up. It's good. The Jazz win it. The Jazz win it.
I always tell everybody, man, people always ask me who's the toughest player that I play against, and I always say John Stockton. They say, why? I don't get that. Why not Michael Jordan? I would always tell them, a guy who only plays 32 minutes or 33 minutes, which Jerry Sloan had in his rotation, with a guy who gets on the floor who only shoots the ball 10 times, makes 8, has 16 assists, fool around and have 6 or 7 rebounds and 4 or 5 steals, and you look at his stats and you say, what did he have? 24, 16, 7, and 4. How can you beat that?
He was tough, hard-nosed,
he was
too.
Take you under the pick,
screens, yeah, like I remember.
Was he way bigger than what you thought he was?
Yeah, he was.
He was way bigger than what I thought he was.
He was a lot taller.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you look at him on the court, on TV, you know, like, his look could be deceiving. Yeah. It's almost like how Steph Curry looked. Like, on TV, he looked like, oh, man, like, he just looked like a regular dude. But, like, when you stand next to him, like, yo, this motherfucker, like, he look like an athlete. Yeah. John Stockton, though, he would, like, he was so dope, dog, because he walk you all the way down to the wing, right? And he'll walk you to the same spot, whether you pressuring him or not. Like, he knew what spot he was gonna get to. He knew what he was gonna, like, he was fucked once he got to the spot that he was gonna get to. I think it was like John Stockton was probably like the dude who like humbled me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real shit.
Like, shows you like, oh, this real.
Yeah, real shit, dog. I couldn't do nothing with him, dude.
We gotta.
I was glad when he was gone, dog.
And the next clip that we're going to take a look at is from Errant Watson, who also had a pretty tough and intense moment with John Stockton.
We're going to play against Utah, right? I think it was like an exhibition, maybe, like
John Stockton.
I've never heard GP say anything good about any point guard ever in my life. He never said anything about you because he knew I was close to you. So he'd be like, that's your boy? I'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, how close are y'all? I'm like, close enough to where if we get on the court, we probably fight. Okay. That's all he was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? John Stockton, right? He goes, hey, this boy right here, cold white boy. You don't take this for granted. You hear me? This is a, this is a blessing for you. you know, when you face him, it's Mr. Stockton. The Stockton. I'm like, yeah, okay, bro. Like, you know, I love John Stockton too, but I'm gonna pick him up full court. I get in the game, pick him up full court. I'm like, damn, this dude got like, you know, I'm like 21, just turning 22. This dude got real chest hair coming out of his jersey, dog. Like
leg hair.
Yeah, he like a grown ass man.
He
like, you know what I mean?
Manscaped.
Oh man, grown ass man. So I'm picking him up full court, and Stock didn't have a lot to him, but he hit them angles quick, right? Boom, 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 boom. And Stock ran his offense from inside college 3. Because if you touched him, it was a foul. So like, you know, you boom, boom. And I remember he get inside college, like he is not about to walk me to the free throw line and run the play.
It's about to walk you to the free throw line every fucking
time. So check this out, Doc. So I stand him up, right? And when I stand him up, we bounce off each other and the ball go right past my face. I duck. I'm thinking it's a back door. No one's behind me.
He threw
the ball at my face. I'm like, yo. I look back at him. He said, back the fuck up. I'm like, yo, let me tell you something, dog. It's one thing I can't do is go back to my hood and get punked by John Stockton, who's a great. I got to pick him up again full court.
Hey, dog, John Stockton was a bully, yo.
A bully, yo.
Fires down on Malone. Short of 10 seconds. He fires the three. And the series is tied.
When you played against him, you had to outthink him. It's like chess playing against him. You know, it wasn't like you going out there, who's going to be the quickest. No, this is chess. This is a long 48-minute game that you had to think about every move, every possession you had to make.
Stockton steals. There it is. Stockton stole the ball. Stockton stole the ball. He's the all-time leader in the history of the game. What a player. They're on their feet in celebration for John Stockton.
And the next clip that we're going to take a look at is from Chris Webber, who was on the Dan Patrick Show. Let's have a look.
John Stockton was one of the toughest guys I ever played against Dan. We had a series in the playoffs. It was our first series in Sacramento, and we were playing against Utah, the great Karl, Malone, and Stockton, and I felt that our team was in awe of them. We were younger, and so I told Coach Alderman before the game, I said, on the first play of the game, I'm going to lay Stockton's ass out. And Coach said, are you sure? I said, yeah. I said, trust me, Coach. It's the first game. We just need to do it. Like, you know, they're prepared for everything that's coming. They don't expect it. I lay him out on the screen. I'm talking about I lay him out, one of the best screens I ever did. Got my shoulder kind of in that head area, too, to kind of make it a little dirty. He pops up off the ground, pats me on the butt and says, nice screen. do you know how demoralizing that is? You know what I mean? So, yeah, he was one of the toughest guys, and I loved it, too. After that game, we would play him in the playoffs, and I would make rookies wait on the bus, and I would say, watch the baddest man in the world pull up. And they're like, what do you mean? They think I'm going to talk about, like, his cars and all this. And John Stockton would come to the game, literally in a minivan, pop his kids out, come in there, and bust us up.
I tell you won't believe this, but I like Johnny Stockton. I think he's the most complete person in his position. The point guards have taken over the game. The little guy.
I mean, obviously the greatest assist man ever to play in the game. John was just boom, boom, hit you right here where you need to catch it, you knock it in. And he was very simple. He simplified, and that's why Jerry Sloan loved him. He grabbed Stockton out of Gonzaga. I mean, it was huge. Nobody knew who Stockton was. But you immediately knew because they had a guy on that team, Ricky Green, who was a very good point guard at the time. And John Stockton eventually moved him out. And nobody really foresaw that happen.
There it is. NBA all-time assist leader.
They were going to make sure the record happened. It wasn't me. And there were some unbelievable shots tonight that I won't soon forget.
Dogged by Legler. Oh, my! This could be a 4-point play. Here's Stockton going up.
Can you believe that? I do not believe it.
The Lakers
He's been doing it all night.
I hated John Stockton. He's probably the guy who I hated guarding the most because most guys you guard, you're trying to stop from scoring. With John, you had to try to stop him from passing.
You know, you guys have said it countless times on my show before. John Stockton, to me, is probably my favorite point guard of all time, which means a lot because I also love Magic Johnson. But John Stockton, to me, is like the ultimate point guard. If you would look in the dictionary on the point guard, you would probably see a picture of John Stockton. And it's a shame that he never won a championship, but I think it has a lot to do with Michael Jordan and the dominance of the Chicago Bulls, and also that the Utah Jazz, when you compare the teams, they had Karl Malone, obviously, and Jeff Hornacek and some good role players, but they just were not as loaded as some of the other teams. Anyway, you guys, that was it for today's episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and also if you want to support this channel even more, check out my Basketball Time Machine t-shirt. All right, you guys, see you next time.